look, it's fucking Football Manager. I played Rise to Ruins for 8 hours, and 8 hours, 2.5 hours or so, and then call it quits because I'm exhausted with that game. It's a good game, but I'm tired of it. So I can't go for long. Last time I did this, I played. Oh, that's what I want to do. Yeah, let me go here. Royalty free YouTube. I found a good royalty free YouTube last time. Is this one? Yeah. No, it was under this channel though. It doesn't remember me doing any of these. Is this one, I think? But it was instrumental. No, that's a single track. That is not it. I'm pretty sure this is the right channel though. I look at my history. Lady Gaga videos. Here it is. Copyright free, not royalty free. Let's see. Let's go to, because we had listened to some of this before. There you go. Right? How's that volume level? It's alright. My Nut Eaten Barrel save. Same save as before. We're up in League 2 now, which is nice. From 14th. We're not going up this year. Not that big of a deal. Staying up at 14th would be amazing. We went up 2 seasons in a row. So I'm going to play this for about an hour and a half. See how it goes. Oh, that's tea. This is water. I have multiple cups. I do like cups. I'm gonna close Twitter because fuck that. Alright, that stream, my Rise to Ruin stream. No, I guess I've reached peak Rise to Ruin viewership because not a single person stopped by to watch that today. I don't blame him. It's a bit dull to me too. I'm a bit over it. It's a good game though, but 10 hours I'm like, I'll pick it up again for sure. Probably not on stream with you, I guess. Alright, so we're out of everything but the league, which frankly is probably pretty good because we've been suffering. We can go like this. Michael Cregan just came back from injury. We can play like this. We don't need to make many changes. And I like, we turned professional and like getting out of the bottom, out of the conference and conference nationals, like genuinely really hard. Like, you have to fullback sick, send him home so he doesn't infect everyone else. We got a sub though, so we'll survive. Right, so like getting up out of the lower leagues is really hard because your players do not get better because they're not training full-time, and if they're not training full-time they just degrade. So like you really have two options. You need to buy high potential kids that you'll hold on to, or buy developed older players. But it's really hard to do that when you're like the worst team in the league too. Like it's really hard to afford it. But when you're a professional, everybody just starts developing because they're working full time. Like, okay, so like if I just pick a random member of my squad, Kane Noble, development. Look, he's been developing all year. McClellan, development. Look, he's been developing all year. And I rotate, so all my players are developing. Yeah, so I mean, being full-time professional makes a huge difference. There's really nothing you can do in the lower leagues except try to assemble enough players who are good enough to quickly get out of national conference and before that North or South. Because once you're in League 2, you can actually improve your players. You can buy players who are young and improve them. But before that, shit, it's about value, I guess. So sometimes young players are the right choice, sometimes they're not. You can feel the. We've got like a plague on our hands because this is the third guy now. Man, he's my starting attacking midfielder. That's unfortunate that he is not available. Down to 4 subs. That's nice. Hey, but you can only sub 3 players, so you don't actually ever need more than 3, right? That's my theory. So yeah, I went up 2 straight leagues with this team in consecutive seasons. First time by winning the league on the last day, and second time by winning the playoffs. No saves coming in either one of those either. I should probably say I'm using the copyright free music channel. I should probably plug them, right? I'm crediting them right here. They're being credited right now. Copyright free music channel on YouTube is being credited by me saying, check out this website, check out their website right here, check out their music on YouTube, copyright free channel. Consider yourself credited. But I appreciate it too, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to talk shit about you guys at all. But it's a Twitch stream, what am I gonna do? Wow. Got nothing to lose here, guys. Let's see how it goes. I mean, this is the best team in the league we're about to play, but we have beat them before. United won today in a scrappy affair. Not that I have a problem with that. A lot of people complain about that sort of thing. Like, a win is a win. You gotta win however you can as well. People are far too concerned about the conduct of winning as well. Nice goal. Man, poor people. It's rough, right? Gotta try to help out poor people as much as possible if we got any money. Give it to food banks. You don't have to donate your time. They'll take your food. Buy a couple cans of food every time you go to the store or something. Feed people on the street. You don't have to give them money. Nothing worse than starving, though. It's real bad. So we gave a goal away at the end of the half, which is exactly like this team. We lack the ability to maintain quality throughout. We'll do a sub at 60th minute. Let's see what happens. This is how I play this game typically. So the last time I did this, I changed the match settings so people could see more, but that doesn't do anything for me. And that's not like anybody's gonna be stopping in to watch this either. Okay, we'll do another sub. A draw against these guys is worth it for us, so I'd be happy with that. You can play both sides. Mr. Joe Evans. Mr. Joe Evans. Knowing this team will concede in the 93rd minute or whatever. Oh, hey, we gotta go. It was Evans too, the sub. I did that on purpose. And the defensive sub, not really one to do, but we'll do George McCollum with Liam Edwards. He's somewhat flexible, but that's the wrong side for him, so we'll probably concede on down the left side. That's how it goes too. Oh, we got another goal. So Sweet, man. A win against the best team in the league is pretty good for us. We're the best team, right? Not the worst team? I don't remember. Good stuff. Guys, you did well. Proud of your performance. You played magnificently. Yeah, they were the best team in the league. Watch us drop points to Argyle, though, of course. Knocked them off your fucking perch, you bitches. So about 50 points to stay up in this league. So, but we're doing fine. We'll stay up. Staying up is huge for this club. I'm thinking about leaving it, to be honest with you. This is supposed to be instrumental. I don't want to hear people's low quality singing. Let's see, Ollie Cook back where he belongs. Liam Edwards can come in with him. You guys should be back, so Wyatt should be able to play. We'll do that. And Devin Kelly Owens is my starter there, so he should be able to play there. Like that. Gotta wait several days. We don't get youth. We don't have a youth system at all for Nuneaton Borough. When is the youth intake? I don't actually know. Am I doing that right? I don't remember. Well, it doesn't really look like I am. Yeah, it should be like the first week in February, but I'm pretty sure I don't have one this year or ever. Let's see, 6, 13, so we're full up on matches until like the end. We basically have one a week until the end because we're out of the other competitions, but it's hard to complain about that because we should be able to manage it. Should be able to manage it. Waiting for things to process. We're just clicking through to the matches, rotating our players, trying to finish out the season. If I actually stay on it here, we should be able to finish the season by the end of the we're all registered. I don't have any new players, don't need to re-register. Oh. Yeah, so some people think that I don't want to be a part of that. Some people think that you shouldn't have scrappy wins. You should always dominate and stuff. But like United winning 1-0 today over Partizan, that's a hostile crowd and a serious a serious opponent. In their own country, at least. And, we play with a rotation team full of kids and incompetence. I think that's a pretty impressive outcome. I'd like to sign some children if there were any available. Since I don't know when the youth intake is, though, I don't think that's gonna happen. No value. Like I know a couple kids who live down the block apparently. They're all shy though. There's one kid in there who's recommended for some god awful reason. He's terrible. Okay. This end of transfer window slowness. It's horrifying. It's taking forever. Wow, it's really dragging down here. We're getting results now, at least. Well, I don't know. Okay. Let's see what United are second, but they're 8 points off. It's 2021, my bad. Unsurprisingly, Celtic are first. Bayer are tied with Leipzig. That's unbelievable. Stoke are first in the championship. And they have 15 points on Cardiff. I've been offered a number of better jobs than Nuneaton Borough, but generally speaking, I try to like stay with the project. I think I'm contracted till the end of 2022. Yeah, I am. I'm actually in the middle of my A license too, so it's like, why go? It'll stop the study. I'll have to start over, or at least start a new one. Everybody's all registered. I just want my flu guys to come back. Transfer day is gone. Alright, so England is about to leave the European Union. None of this will affect me except to say that I won't be able to employ foreign players because they have to be in these absurd player percentage categories. Percentage of international appearances in recent matches dependent on the player's National Association nation ranking. Jesus. So like it's all English players and Irish. For some reason the Irish are an exception. English, Irish, Scottish, and Welsh from now on for these teams. Now I've got a squad mostly of those players in the first place. I think I got a Portuguese, but this kid is a citizen. He's a loner. He's from Ireland, so he's fine. And I don't know what's gonna happen to him. He's actually played for his national team a number of times though, while he's been in my employ. So he might qualify, frankly. Because he does go away, but I'm not sure. International debut versus the Seychelles. I don't know. He's my vice captain. He's versatile. I like him. Ooh. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh. Alright. Nothing as Tranmere speculation mounts. Alright, so I've been offered jobs at championship teams. And League 1. But if I'm in League 2, like I'm gonna pay to go to I'm gonna go to League 2? It just seems weird. Another fucking virus. What is going on here? He was just sick too. No, he's the one who wasn't sick. This is getting a bit insane, frankly. Hopefully these guys actually make it back. They're looking like they won't. We've got a plague going on here. The whole place needs to be like bleached. Sprayed down with some bleach. Pew Dine Pie. Fuck the EU, make America great again. I see. I can't say I'm particularly in favor of either part of that statement. Just saying. I don't want to either fuck the EU And America has always been great. It doesn't need to be made great again. That's politics for you. I don't have any American players. They're really hard to get in England at this level, and they're not really competitive largely anyways, because the U.S. men's soccer program in the United States is a bit atrophied, frankly. Well, you haven't actually had much trolling on hey, I actually haven't had much trolling on whatchamacallit, on Twitch. It's probably too small to be noticed by trolls for the most part. What a shame. No bad performances. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Man, I think they've delayed Brexit again. I'm not sure. I haven't been paying that much attention. I'm not English, obviously. And I don't know whether Brexit is right or wrong for England, because I'm not English. I can tell you one thing for sure, though, is that the United States would never accept a similar arrangement internationally. And the people of the United States would never be expected to do so either. Now, does that mean that's wrong? No, in no way, shape, or form is that a conclusive statement about Brexit. We would never do it. The whole world could unite under one government, and we wouldn't be part of it. That's just who we are. England, I don't know. I don't know what's right for England. I'm not English. I think the English people probably do know, and I think they probably deserve a concrete say. I don't believe that the previous referendum counts as one. But again, I don't actually know what the right answer is. And just think a one-time vote of 52 to 48 or whatever is not a particularly compelling basis for policy. In the United States, we'll vote things to death. They voted to repeal the Affordable Care Act in Congress like 70 times, and that's not an exaggeration. And eventually didn't repeal it, but repealed one part of it. The only part that really mattered to actually keeping the program somewhat effective, even though the program itself is somewhat disastrous for a lot of people. But it's also good for some people. Should have been single payer. Just the time wasn't right. Rather no legislation than bad legislation, though. I'm pleased that things are going, because a draw is a draw. What do you think? Oh, this is definitely a troll account. It's got Tyler, what's his Tyler name? I've had an account banned on Twitch. Not banned, but channel banned, and that's fucking bullshit. Because, I didn't do anything nobody else is doing. They didn't get banned. I got banned forever. I was a sub for like 3 years to that channel too. Fucking bullshit. It's just like some teenage mod, stepping on me with his boot heels. Nazi mods, fuck off. But of course it wasn't Twitch who did that. It was the actual channel's voluntary employees. That for-profit channels use unpaid people to manage their audience. It's a bit disastrous, isn't it? I'm not sure why people do it, though. Like, why do they actually agree to help for no money when a channel's making money? Like, why would you be a mod for a channel that's pulling in cash and not receive compensation for it? Oh, no. Man, is there anything worse than conceding that late? 90th minute. It's fucking bullshit. They did not do well. Not happy with that result. Oh, you're gonna cry about it, huh, Liam? I'm not happy with your result either. You weren't good enough today. I'm not pleased. He's doubly demotivated. Fuck you, Liam Edwards. I'll tell you what to do. TFY. Doesn't really matter. I mean, we'd like to get five more points as quickly as possible. I'm not worried about this. This guy was out for 3 months with a serious injury, and he's played like, I don't know, 2 games since then? 3 maybe? I gotta rotate here, though. He's gonna play now. Buckley is gonna play for Noble. Hill's back where he belongs. Mutati at center back? Sure. Dan Cowan for Akbas. McClellan should be back, so we'll have him over Wyatt. And Wyatt in here. Then we'll just like advance for the week. So we're playing Carlisle again. So another top team, so we'll show up. Well, we may or may not. I guess we'll see. Well, really, that's interesting. Alex Hunt. Yeah, okay. I'm not a huge fan of loans. Though I did get a loan this season, but that's because I'm already over budget and I couldn't afford it. I'm hoping they make my payroll higher. The board makes my payroll higher next season. And I'm able to pay people a little bit more money to retain people. But I got everybody on 2 years right as we went professional, so it should be all right. So, do you think the ring works with DVDs? Doubly so because of the hole in the middle? Maybe. There's something about the There's something about the tactile noise and feel of a tape going into a tape player. You know, that and the motor starting up. Yeah, you're rooting for Nuneaton, bro. That's interesting. I imagine most people don't play Nuneaton, bro. I like to play like the worst team. But we're up 2 leagues. We're already professional. We're in League 2. I think Nuneaton is from like Cumberland, right? And not actually obviously English. No. It's a town in Warwickshire, so no, it's in Western England, central Western England. Oh no, it's more like dead center in the lower part of England. I see. Yeah, I'm not super familiar. There are 86,000 people there apparently. It's got a nice picture of the town center on the wiki. I'm sure that it's probably full of vomit and drunks every weekend. It had Priory. There's some ruins you can check out. There's ruins all over England, so if you turn a spade, you'll find an old church or say Anglo-Saxon horde. I beg your pardon. Anglo-Saxon horde. I beg your pardon. We'll get there. Yeah, so they used to mine coal. They don't mine coal anymore. Now they just live on the dole and throw up from over drinking every weekend. Sounds good to me. Man, that would be great. I'd love to overdrink every weekend. Instead, I'm stuck with over drinking every night. It's like a job, though, you know. So Liam, yeah, you're disappointing to me, Liam. So what? I scolded you twice in the last match. This team's at a critical juncture, and it's become somewhat of a burden to keep going. Sanchez is still at United in 2021. Oh god, what a disaster. United's roster is interesting. They've bought a lot of players. They won the Champions League, I think, in 2020 or 2019. I can't remember. It must have been 2020. Well, no, it could have been 2019. Anyways, they've turned over a lot of players. But they got a big roster, as you can see. But they're playing really weird football too. Look at this. They weren't playing that last time I looked. Jadon Sancho was here. Where is he at now? I think he's at like Borussia Dortmund IRL. Yeah, he's at Dortmund IRL. He's an Englishman though. Pellegrini, Ndambe. I mean, they've gone through so many center backs. They never got Maguire though in this save. This guy is not very good. He's cheap. De Gea is still somehow the goalkeeper. That rarely happens in my experience. Llorente here, right? And this Polish kid, Piatek. Is there other striker? Man, Akmas really. I want to try to make moves in the summer, assuming I stay up. The problem is that I don't have any cap space. I'm overpaying right now. I'm like 50 or more K over my salary cap. 60. Almost 70. I don't need briefings. Tactics are for pussies. That's not true. Okay. That sounds a little bit like a cat noise. It's like meow, 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 meow. Cat noises, right? Am I right? Cat noises? Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll start over. Clear entire team. I accidentally clicked the button to let my assistant coach do things, and that's not the way I want things done. Noble plays there. Apu plays there by default. Well, Cregan. Just do what I want, because I forgot what rotation we're actually on. You go there, you go there. You go there. I'm thinking this guy's out this season. McClellan. Ollie Cook is on the left. Probably Mutati here. Sanambe. Versatile Joe Evans. Same for Joe Buckley. Or John Buckley, rather. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the right rotation, but it doesn't really matter. Getting all our goals from Kane Noble. It's interesting. He's played. He's had to play striker this season, even though he's a midfielder for me. Because he's we've had so many injuries and viruses and colds and flus. It really does sound like a cat. It's like this is like cat hip hop. What is cat hip hop, anyways? You know. Let's skip this track. I'm 2/3 of the way through it already. Lit Roller. This channel, copyright free music. It's on YouTube. Check them out. You should totally credit them, though. Credit. I didn't make this music. As if you couldn't tell. No. Guys, if you lose to Carlisle, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Two in the first half. Really, guys? We got more shots too. We owe them what happened last time. Get revenge. Kill everyone. I don't think we're gonna be able to make this up. Let's make a sub. Run Cregan into the ground. Why? He needs exercise anyways. He was out for 3 months. He's still not really match fit. Let's see. You guys gonna score anything? Yeah. Got a free kick. No dice. We'll have a sub in the midfield, I guess. What you do? What you do? All right. No. Here. We gotta go back. Left Cregan in, that's what got us the goal, huh? We don't really have an AMC position. Okay, so what we'll do is this, and then we'll put Joe Evans in. That should help. We might be able to pull it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Apparently he wants to go. I really don't want lyrics. That's why I clicked on instrumental. Let's see. This one? Try this one. Oh yeah, so I was on this one before. So let's go. Let's start right there. It's the copyright-free music channel. Credited. You're welcome. It says instrumental, and yet I'm hearing words right away. Do people not know what instrumental means? It means only instruments. Alright. Unlucky, boys. Might as well be positive, right? I guess. Huh? Cregan finally scores 6. That's unfair to Cregan. He was not fit for a long time. So we'll rotate Nambe. Evans will play for Alves. Buckley will play for Apu. Wyatt will play for McClellan. Dan Count for Akbess. And Liam Edwards for Ali Cook. And then I click through for a week. Social feed. I don't care. Just trying to finish the season and see what happens with the money. It's part of the struggle of playing this low, right? Green tea. Apparently you shouldn't be poor in America. Because everyone can get a job here. There's no problems economically at all in this country. Everything's perfect. This guy's not good. Why would you ever buy him? Delete, huh? He's at real. He's only been there for a year then, right? Oh no, he went in 2018. So he's had 70 appearances for real, huh? They won't be able to afford him. United have a lot of money. I take that back. This game is far less realistic than United's purchasing in real life, where they're very conservative now. Yeah, but I could never pay that salary. It's like there's lots of good players that would come play for me, but I don't have the financial wherewithal to do so. Though I made I made a lot of money this year. From like tournaments and stuff, because I went fairly deep into the FA Cup and stuff for me. I got a couple prizes. I replayed in a big stadium. I had a good draw in the Checkatrade Trophy. I think that's called the League Trophy. I don't know. Liverpool beat Southampton. Barnsley over Norwich. Nice. You know, you can pour the milk in first. It's not a problem. You can eat the cereal however you like to eat the cereal. Yeah, it's cool. You can eat it with water if that's what you're into. I'm not into that, but you could be. You can pour chocolate milk in Cocoa Pebbles. Probably will regret it, but it's still okay. I can't fault you for it. Oh. Yeah, great. Cameron Belford, the goalkeeper who wouldn't re-sign. What's he doing now? Who the fuck knows? He played for me for 91 for 2 years. Nothing. He's done nothing since then. He's just unemployed. Yeah, he want to be a head coach, huh? I'm sure you're qualified. Probably more qualified than I was when I started. Since I like to start at no experience. Skipping a briefing, because fuck it, we'll do it live. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Can the president legalize marijuana via executive order? I don't think he can. It's snowing on Mount Fuji. Okay, he's back. Team's already set up, just click through. Yeah, I know. I don't even have 7 subs. I don't even have 18 players. I got 17 players. And only 15 of them are actually mine. Go out there and make it count, boys. I'm an old man. We're up 2-0 on Oldham. They used to be League One? Championship maybe even. Both from Mr. Evans. Versatile attacking midfielder. Doesn't play in the center. Plays on the left and the right. Oh. 2-0. Oh, look at that! How one-sided that's been so far. Don't get fucking complacent, guys. Dean Koontz straight up dies while eating spicy hot wings. Alright, a sub. Ben Wyatt, I guess. Yeah, another sub. Toddy just got a yellow too. We'll pull him right now. Oh, but that's inverted. I gave one back. This is why I told you guys not to be fucking complacent, you fuckers. Man, Zam Nombe has been useless this season. I mean, he's a loney striker and he's done nothing. There's that second goal. See if we can convert the third in the extra time. You fucking cunts. I'm gonna be hard on the fucking team. You fucking cunts. I mean, a point's a point, though. You know, I don't really mind. But they were 21st in the league. We're better than them. We're at 15. You know, we should have been able to win. Yeah, you had a great game, Joe. Congrats. Congrats on your great game. An 8-8 is a pretty good rating from any player of mine. Alright, so Alva's back. Joe Evans will now sub for Christian Hill. Apu back where he belongs. Buckley will now sub for Noble. McClellan back at left. Akpas at right. Ollie Cook in where he belongs, but Liam Edwards is going to move over for Mutati. And that's rotation! Click it through. You know, I don't know how much longer I have in my training for Continental A, but I feel like it should be over soon. But let's see. Hey, Alex Hunt, am I a cunt? Probably. All right. Liverpool in the Carabao Cup in extra time. All right. You know, keep it going, guys. I'm really not feeling it today. Very one-footed. Port Vale, how do you think we'll do against a middle of the table team? So far, we've been doing well against top table and poor against bottom table teams. Oh, City United, 1-0. Yeah. I noticed that City is not as good in this game as they are in real life. They're a pretty good team in real life. Dangerous. Alright, guess you're not playing, Joe. You got a cut up leg, man. Can't play. Somebody cleated you in practice. That's some bullshit. Oh, Lincoln beat Liverpool's under 23s. Man, Chelsea won too. So it's gonna be Chelsea v Lincoln, Chelsea under 23s v Lincoln in the trophy. You know, there's no money in that, and there's no audience in that. It's like the useless competition. Ali Cook is not a backup. He's a rotation player just like everyone else. But I tell them whatever they want to hear. Yeah, thanks. Easy win for Port Vale, huh? Alright, whatever. I won't take that personally or anything. Got 45 more minutes of stream today. Okay. Alright, la. Okay, Mr. Redcap. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, la. Sure. Yes, alright, la. Alright, fuck Port Vale. How about that? I agree with that. Akbus is back, so he can be in the sub list, no? It was Evans I was thinking of. Alright. We'll see how it goes. It's a slow jam. Oh, over here. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. We're capable of sweet, sweet football love. No, I have no idea what all right la means, Redcap. None whatsoever. I mean, I know that I've heard people use all right as like an interjection. Like, all right. But not the la. What does it mean? Ah, Michael Cregan with a goal. Excellent. And then we immediately give one away going the other direction. That sounds right. And then another one. Fantastic. It's hard not to be cynical when you can't improve because you can't afford to improve. And I'd like to probably, if I were to make a critical change to this team over the summer, I think it would probably be the goalkeeper, but I would have to spend too much money anyways. We have a lot of goals though. Show me something else in the second half, but I need to pull this injured central defender as well. Mr. Cowan. Oh, lad. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, lad. Just don't pronounce the D. There's a lot of regionalisms in England, right? It's pretty crazy. Like I said, I've heard alright. Like, alright. As an interjection like that. Quite a bit. I've seen like a lot of English media and stuff, but obviously I'm not English, so I don't have conversational references to the English language. I only have what I see on TV and shit. accents. How would we say that here? I don't even know. Where I'm from, we'd say sup. And like that's it. No lad or anything. We wouldn't really address them like that. Just sup. Where I live now, I don't know what they say. They're all weird up here. Tater tots and stuff. Yeah, there's just absolutely tons of English accents. It's really atomized for such a small country. There's just a massive number of them. There are regional accents in the United States too, but like a dozen total. And it's a country that's, you know, obviously substantially larger in both population and distance. Oh, I found a lot of subs. I'm like, who am I gonna sub? Already used them all. Oh, hey, we got the equalizer. Point's a point. You know, we're getting close to. We're at the stay up line. I think we're probably not going to be able to go down now, even if we like lose out the season. Way to come back, guys. Salvaging a draw from that shit show. Still stuck here at 15th, but let's see. We'd have to 17. How many more matches are at play? How many points are at play? Oh, well, we could still go down theoretically. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33 to play for. So we need to win like 18 more points to be safe. So we should stay up. I mean, I guess we could spiral down to nothing. That could happen, but let's cross our fingers and pretend it won't. Get some rotation in here. Shame about Ali Cook. How long is he out for? 8 days. That's not that long. In context, since we're out of all the other competitions, let's not play Akbar. He's still recovering, so yeah, I think that'll work. Well, but there's like a dozen American accents, so you know, there's my accent, which is Midwestern, like upper Midwest. It's extremely nasal. And then there's but there's like you know, there's a Boston accent, there's a Southern accent, there's a Louisiana accent, a Texas accent, there's a Florida accent, there's an East Coast New York, like Boston area accent, there's out west and you know, that kind of flat Hollywood accent. A whole bunch of them. There's even some accents that are as small as like rhotic accents, like in the in like Philadelphia and stuff, that are like as small as the city. Little pockets of American accents. Yeah, that's interesting. That's the same as people saying that like Australians and New Zealanders sound the same as English people, which obviously they don't. But to an ear that's not used to discerning them, it does sound the same. But like I assure you, my accent is not similar to New Yorkers, for example, or people from California. People from California, for example, tend to talk more broadly, right? Like that. Like, I'm from the Valley, and I love avocado sandwiches. Like, I don't sound anything like that. And I don't sound like New York either, right? The kind of stereotypical New York accent where it's like, yo, what are you talking about? I don't sound like that either, do I? So those aren't even very good contrasts, but they're distinctly different from my accent. I think the UK is, you know, it's its own unique place with its unique challenges and people, and I watch a lot of English television. I enjoy detective shows from England. They're particularly gruesome and grisly, and everybody's really depressed. And they drink so much in England. It's absurd. I wish I could drink as much as the average Englishman. I think I would die if I drank with the frequency and volume that the average English person does. I'm getting kind of ill just thinking about it. Alves is making progress, okay. I mean, he's never getting smarter though. I wonder if he's missing out on his national team now because we haven't seen him go away recently. You know, everybody's getting better who's not spent time out injured really. Won't matter though. I'll have to change over half the squad next year anyways, or more, because I won't be able to afford it unless I get a sudden influx of money. Romero going back to River Plate. That's interesting. Sergio Romero is a little too good for to not be in Europe, frankly. Tactics. Who needs a tactical briefing? They're so overrated. Tactics. Everybody knows it's all the players, right? Something like that. I've been looking at 20. My normal thing to do with Football Manager is to wait until like the January or February after release when the game goes on 25% sale. But I don't know, maybe it's because I own previous versions. In the past they've done this thing where it's like for every version up to a certain version you own of it, they give you 5% off. So I have bought Football Manager since, I don't know, like 2012. But they're not doing it this time. This time they're doing just 10% off if you own the previous version. But I don't know, $40 for what's like a roster update and these guys aren't coming. Which is essentially a roster update. It's just I'll just wait. When it's like 35 or 30, and then I'll probably buy it. 20 maybe I'll take the year off. I don't know. I ended up putting a lot more hours into 2019 than I expected I would, but I do think that the game has gotten less fun. I think they've tried to make it more challenging, and it really hasn't benefited from becoming harder. or 3 striker formation, and that's somewhat exploitative for what it's worth, but it might be worth it. Yeah, there's no way that works. It's funny the shit I keep in here. 2 at the back of defense, just some leak goals all day. This Reckonus one here, this one's not terrible if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's so weird, right? I don't really have the staff for this either. I'm gonna clear it because it's confusing me just looking at it. Clear entire team. But yeah. I mean, I don't have the staff for wingbacks really. I can do the left side, but I don't think I can do the right side. It's Akbas. Yeah, no, he can't play up there. He can play up there better than I thought he could, but still not great. This is a Librero. Who would play Librero? Who would be suited? Edwards, huh? Edwards is the libero out of all of my center backs. Is an interesting choice. I like the idea of 3 at the back. I don't think this is very promising. And I also don't think it uses my best players very well. So what about Harrison Alves here? And man, Noble can't play back there. Oh, he's really improved his physicals. He really has. Yapu. He's the more defensive-minded player of my midfielders, but he can't play back there at all, too. He's not cross-trained for it, so let's try something without a libero. I don't know what this is. That's crazy. It's like, let's give up the entire midfield. There's so many of these. I don't even know what to think of that. This year, so many people released these. Here, Barak Atay, V3 here is the primary tactic I've been playing with, and I think I won like. I probably have like a 55% winning percentage with that tactic without doing really any changes. Lightning Bolt. Do I have the players for this? I don't think so. No, it's got Volante. It's too tactically complex. Player roles like that are ridiculous. Load. This is my version of this same one, right? Yeah, this is my modified version of someone else's tactic. Dark Xness. This is a fucking stupid quick pick. Quick pick. Pick without restriction entire team. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, I'm into that. Let's fix this organization though. I don't like my players. Why would Cowan not be here? Let's do that. And that. I like my attack-minded players at the top of my subs list. That'll work. We're gonna do this. This is my variation on someone else's tactic. You know, which is not like much of an innovation or contribution, but they're gonna play for about 30 more minutes. I gotta break up the tactics, I guess. I don't know. Things are not going well. Sure. I mean, Solskjaer won the Champions League in this save, last year. And he won the Club World Cup Championship too. Not that that's meaningful. But always interested in the outcome of United, but I don't really enjoy the challenge of managing them. You can manage them better than I have. It's easy to win with a top team and an okay tactic. You can load an okay tactic, and from that someone's taken some time to put together, and you can just walk away from it basically. Look in the trophy cabinet here. Where is it? Yeah, I can't believe Mata's still playing. Ole, of course. I'm trying to see the trophies they won last year. Yeah, see, they got their 4th Champions Cup last year. But I don't. They obviously haven't won the league though. Winning the league. What a tough call for United. Well, when will they be able to win the league IRL again? Not sure. Maybe never? I mean, they need to keep overhauling their team. A number of players really need to be gotten rid of. The number of players playing at United who should have never been acquired in the first place because they don't have the quality. Do people, maybe poor scouting, I guess, is the responsibility of that? It's tough to say. Yeah, no, I have nothing for you guys to learn about. Just play fucking football. So, what do you think? Break up the tactics, give ourselves another chance. Maybe we'll be able to manage. Today's the day, boys. We haven't conceded in 10 minutes, that's something, right? Which is very upbeat. I like it. Everybody likes it, apparently. Key of success. Major, man. You gotta love Major. Actually producing it all? Not really. 3 shots. I got an injured player. And we conceded. Wait. Nothing on target. Oh, we got one on target now. Fucking A, guys. How bad are you? Potential knee injury. Devin Galliellans it is. Okay. Try to play better. Let's see. Gave another one away. Oh, this is giving me brain problems. Guys, how come you're not inspired by the music? Let's do another sub. I don't really have much to do. Pull Joe Evans. Christian Hill. Come on, Christian. We're falling apart here at the end of the season. Last up. Alves in the center. The BWM, huh? Swap him with Buckley. He gets forward a little bit more. Oy vey. So there's a bunch of Europa matches today. A lot of group matches. Arsenal's match is alright. I think Rangers won? I wasn't paying attention. I know it was a draw. Ah man, 2-0. They were not excellent. Why would I lie to them? Why is my assistant coach telling me to lie to my players? What the fuck? We lost 2-0. Oh, knee, huh? It's rough, buddy. Alright, he's been an effective player. We've had him a while. Well, you know, we're gonna try to play like this, I guess. I mean, let's have Alva's out. I could. Wyatt's a left back. Right there. Cowan, that's what I meant. Red card suspension. Nice. Congrats. Congrats on your red card suspensions. Nambe, you useless fuck. Cregan was out half the season. He's got more goals. But that said, I've had extremely poor goal scoring from my strikers throughout the season. Very disappointing. Oh, it's the fucking MLS playoff is tonight, isn't it? I wasn't paying any attention. It's actually on right now. Let's see. It's the East right now. Playoffs are great. They give you the tension and drama of a cup semifinal or something like that. Oh, that MLS goalkeeping. Man, the MLS has a long way to go to catch up with the European football. Ooh. Oh. No, Paul Scholes. United does not need washed up players like Ozil. A team meeting? Nah. Yeah, he's very rarely right about team meetings. You don't really need them. They'll fuck things up too. Just make it worse. Right. What's that on the strength of? Whoa. Tesla actually made money last quarter. That's shocking. Wonder how they did that. Push numbers around. People were short on it. Oh, they paid. People shorten Tesla because they think they're brilliant. The fact is that, you know, Tesla's a startup still after all these years. Alright, nah, just fucking do it, guys. You gotta fucking get out, reach down, fondle your balls, think about Jesus, and push on. Go out there and run around a bit. Go out there and run around a bit. That's a good soundbite for a ambient track. Just Harry Redknapp. I let her run around a bit. I'm gonna change it up. Passion. Try hard, fuckers. Right. Well, you know, conceding early, that's us. And we're not producing with this tactic at all. Oh, let's see. Look at pictures of dog for 20 minutes. Hey, we scored a fucking goal. Let's not pretend, because we did score a goal. Man, it's pretty one-sided in their favor. Keep it up, boys. How's this going? How actually is this guy's Kickstarter? So, Birth of Civilizations has a Kickstarter. How's it doing? Swap players here. Erson Alves, you're playing well, but you're fucking exhausted, so out you go. I don't want you to get injured. We have a few matches left in the season. They're on 16k of 50. They ain't making it. Hard to say why they're not going to make it. The game has promise. The 50k for the project that they want is just to help pay for development. They're going to release the game regardless of the success. I think people have probably heard that, and so don't really think it's worth it. These guys killed me because they're making one of the classic mistakes of game devs, is they don't think that their text matters, and they're not having anybody proof their fucking written work. They're not English as a first language speakers, and nobody's fucking proofing their shit. It's crazy. Alright, so this tactic's not really doing it for us, but we're gonna keep with it for now. We did draw. That's something, right? We gotta rotate here. Let's put Nambe back in. Let's put Joe Evans in for Elvis. Utani, you can play in the midfield. McClellan, you're the only other sub back there. Everybody else is suspended or injured. Alright. 16th, you know, a couple more points would help, guys. We could stay up for sure if we hit 50, I think. Not quite safe, I don't think. Let's look at the schedule. We're close, though. 37. Oh, we're not as close as I thought I was. Whoa, 31. Gateshead came up with me, for what it's worth. So we're not doing horrible. This is an interesting track. It's also definitely not instrumental, since the same guy is doing both melody lines, and he's enunciating, but not, you know. Wait, Liverpool won the FA Cup? How are they on a? How have they got guaranteed Euro competition? I don't understand that. A lot of protesting going on right now in the world, and it's interesting. People marching in a lot of different places. The Lebanese, the Hong Kongers, obviously, Chile. Lots of discontent in other places as well that are not necessarily occurring to me right now. Who knows why people so rarely get the results they need to get. Lebanon is this sad story of a nation that could be like the most beautiful or one of the most interesting places in the world, especially, but the religious culture of the country has become problematic. Well, has been problematic for 40 years. But there seems to be so many people who don't want it to be, but it's rarely the weight of numbers that determines the fate of a country. It's a shame, too. If it was simply that, Lebanon would be fully open and embraced in ways that perhaps it never will be. I don't know. The religious schism in Islam, though, is very problematic for countries that want to open or be more accessible to the West in general. You're not ready yet, huh, Declan? Yeah, one more win would probably be enough. We can't seem to pull it together. That must 3 game suspension. That must be his second yellow accumulation. I wasn't paying attention. Come on, guys. I say end the poor run of form, but I consider your draw in the last match to be a pretty good result. It's almost... Come on, guys. You know, we're producing shots at least. That's something better than before. I might be able to do one more match after this? I'm not sure. I do have to go at 9, so... Hey, you know... I feel like we should have a goal for all the work we've done. Okay, I mean, at least we performed alright. I mean, Salford aren't much of an opponent right now, but... I'm happy with your performance so far, lads. Keep it up. Lads! It's Salford. I mean, come on. I wonder if in this game, those class of 92 guys own Salford. How it represents the ownership of that team. It's not very complex at the board level up, right? This game, it's all about tactics level down, like a manager level down. We need a goal, so let's put it our attacking sub. Come on, man. Nothing doing. Not producing anything. Another sub. We're just so ill-suited for this tactic in the first place with the staff we have. I mean, mean, Kelly Evans can play on the left, I guess, but we really need to make midfield subs now. Let's okay, it's very interesting that you have to say the name of the production company in your copyright-free music. MGJ Productions. Man, 7 shots on target feels like, oh, we got a goal. All right, let's do a time waster.
MGJ Production.
I think he's not an English as a first language speaker either, too. MGJ Production. Sounds like he might be an Arab. If this is him, I don't believe this is him. MGJ. Okay, Dance of Joy, reggae pop beat. All right, copyright-free music. I'm crediting you guys because I'm almost done. Here's copyright-free music's credits, right? Here's their Instagram, their Facebook, their Twitter. You can find them copyright-free music on YouTube. I do appreciate being able to find them. It's nice to have some banging tunes that are free. You should check them out. That was really special, guys. Nobody gave us a chance, but you played magnificently. Congratulations. Hey, we got a win after 7 matches of no wins. I'm gonna do one more match if I cram the button. We broke up the tactics. Like this. And like this. Let's go play. Yeah. Is that proof gonna be fit? Yes. I'll try to get him in as a sub. Are we safe yet? Ousmane Dembele. Oh, see, if I were United in this game, I would not want this player. He's useless coming back, and you have to be better than this coming back. You gotta be better. It's very clappy, this beat. Clappity clap, clappity clap. I like clapping. I'm happy. Oh, what's up? Am I dropping packets? I've dropped a shit ton of frames tonight. It's very interesting. I never drop frames. Curiouser and curiouser, said Alice. I'm actually going to call it quits and do some testing to see why I'm figuring out why I am dropping frames. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to play though. I have no idea. That's it.